I could have danced all night. I could have danced.
This is routine number 1. First move, sliding doors, sway and comb, and this is how it goes. So this is the first move. This is sliding doors. This is the sway. And this is the comb. And this is how to do routine number 1. And the first move in the routine is the move called the first move. We're going to lead a rock step for the lady first. So what we do, guys, is we take that left hand towards the lady's hip. And girls, you should start with your weight on your left foot. So when the guy sends you back, you will step back into a rock step. So you're stepping back right. And as she does so, guys, we step forwards very slightly and to the left to clear the lady's line. Now what we're doing now, guys, is we're taking that left hand towards our right hip first to get the lady stepping forwards onto her left foot. Once she's moving, we take that left hand across our body and place our palm heel on the back of the lady's hand, placing our right hand on the lady's far hip. And girls, you're going to place your left hand on the top of the guy's shoulder. So it's draw her forwards and then left hand to the left. So you should end up looking like this. You should be side by side. You should be hip to hip. The right hand should be on the top of the lady's hip. That's called the iliac crest for those that want to know. Ladies, your left hand is on the top of the guy's shoulder with your thumb on the front. And guys, your left hand is down here around about hip height. What we're going to do to lead the pivot for the lady is we are going to take that left hand out, around and down in a D shape to get the lady to pivot on her left foot and step back with the right. As guys, we step back with our left. So we place a weight on our right foot. So the hand goes out, around and down. So the girl steps back right as the guy steps back left in a sort of mirror image. What we're going to do now, guys, is we want the lady to step forwards. So we're using our right hand on the lady's hip to lead this as we raise the left hand up to make the turn happen. So we raise the left hand, elbow up, fingers down, and then we push with that hand on the hip very gently and then lower the hand towards the lady's hip to get her to step back into a rock step. Now, we'll just show you that from the side. So guys, we're sending her back as we step to the side. We're bringing her forwards. We're turning her out as we step back left, girls back right. We raise the left hand up, lead her under, lower down towards the hip to get her to step back into that rock step. And now we are going to go on to the next move in the routine, which is the sliding doors. We're leading the lady across in front of us. Neither of you are turning or spinning. We're just leading her across, and we're collecting that spare hand. So now, guys, we're holding on with our right, and we're going to send her behind us. And we're going to collect with the right hand. So we send her behind, we turn to the left, and we collect right to right for the next move in the routine, which is called the sway. What we do in the sway, guys, is we draw the lady forwards first to get her traveling, then we turn the hand over to get her elbow to travel over our forearm. So we pull and out to the side. Now, ladies, you wrap into the guy's side with your left hand around about your waist height with your palm down, and guys, you collect that spare hand. So from here, we're going to do exactly the same as we did in the first move. Girls back right, guys back left. Guys, we lead this with our right hand on the lady's hip. So we pull with that hand as guys, we step back left and girls step back right. Now, guys, we use our right wrist to lead the lady forwards, raise the left to turn her under, let go with the left. And what we're going to do now is a comb. We draw the lady forwards, raise the right hand over our head as if we're combing our hair, let go with the right, send the lady back, collecting guys left, ladies right, and then we're going to travel her through for the travelling return to finish the routine.
I could have danced all night.
This is routine number 2, first cross, basket, man spin and lady spin, and this is how it goes. This is the first cross. This is the basket. This is a travelling return into a man spin and a lady spin. And then a travelling return on the end of the routine. And this is routine number 2. Now, routine number 2 starts with a move called the first cross. What we're doing, guys, is we're taking that left hand towards the lady's hip to send her back into that rock step. Girls, you step back right. Guys, you step over to the left and slightly forwards. Now we draw the lady forwards and then take that left hand out to the side. So we should end up looking like this. So we should be side by side, hip to hip. Our right hand should be on the top of the lady's far hip. And ladies, your left hand should be on the top of the guy's shoulder with your thumb on the front. Guys, your palm heel will be on the back of the lady's hand. From here, what we're going to do, guys, is we are going to step across in front of the lady. So we take that left hand out and down towards the lady's hip as we pivot on our right foot and step across with our left. What we're going to do now, guys, is take the lady across in front of us again. So we take that left hand to the right, raise the hand up, elbow up, fingers down, and then we collect the lady's far hand as she goes past us. So we end up with a double hand hold. So we're ready to do the next move in the routine, which is called the basket. We lead the lady forwards, pulling from the elbow with the right hand very gently, and raising the left hand up, elbow up, fingers down, and taking it across the lady's face to bring her into our right hand side. So it's pull with the right, raise the left, and bring the lady into your side. Now what we're going to do, guys, is lead the lady step back. So guys, weight on the right foot, girls, weight on the left foot, and we lower the hand as we both step back. Now we're going to step forwards. We raise the left hand up, elbow up, fingers down. We send the lady out as she turns under our hand. And now, guys, what we're going to do is do a travelling return. We pull gently with the right hand, raise the left hand up to send her past and lower and step in front. Now, the next move in the routine is called the man spin. Guys, with this move, we need to get our right hand over the lady's forearm. So we raise our right hand up, palm down. We draw the lady forwards as we turn to the left and place her hand on the top right can of our six-pack. We let go with that left hand. We carry on changing places and we collect right to right. For the next move, which is called the lady spin. In this move, guys, we draw the lady past our right-hand side as we step the opposite way. We place our left hand on the top of the lady's wrist. We let go with the right. We step across in front of the lady as we get her to spin. And then, guys, all we're going to do is another travelling return. We draw her forwards, raise the left hand up, lower the hand, and step across forwards onto our left foot to end routine number 2.
I could have danced all night. I could have danced.
This is routine number 3, slingshot, octopus, shoulder slide, and catapult. And this is how it goes.
I could have spread my wings and done 1,000 things I've never done before. I'll never know what made it so exciting.
And this is how you do routine number 3. The first move in routine 3 is called the slingshot. So what we're doing, guys, is we're sending the lady back as we step over to the side. Girls, you step back right. Guys, you step to the left. Now we're going to draw the lady forwards, taking that left hand across our body. And this time, guys, what we're going to do, as we send the lady back into that back step, we are going to step to the left and raise our right hand up onto the lady's shoulder blade. So we just cup that shoulder blade. So we send her back and raise up so that we get that feeling of tension between us. So she's pushing away as we're pulling away from her. Now, guys, what we're doing is we're going back to where we started. So we take that left hand to the left to send her past, and then we lower the hand to end up double-handed. What we do from here is the second move in the routine, which is the octopus. We draw the lady forward with the right hand, pulling gently from the elbow, raising the left hand up. As the lady goes past, then we let go with the right hand, slide our hand round the back of the lady, down her arm, to collect guy's left, lady's right. Now, guys, this is the guys go through bit of the routine. We take our left hand to our right hip as we raise our right hand up. What we do, guys, is we raise our right hand up, fingers into the lady's hand, keeping our elbow in front. So we pull gently with the left onto our six-pack, raising the right hand up with our palm facing the ceiling. Then we let go with the left hand. The lady's hand runs round our back, and we collect guy's left, lady's right. And now for the last bit of the move, we take the lady through. So we pull with the right, raise the left, let go with the right, and don't collect that hand because we're now going on to move number 3, which is the shoulder slide. So what we're doing here, guys, the lady's going past our right-hand side. We imagine we're a corporal and we have corporal stripes, and we're going to place the lady's hand onto our corporal stripes. So we draw her past, turning to the left, place the lady's hand on our stripes, let go, and ladies, what you do when there's nothing under your hand is you just bring your hand back down to your waist height with your palm down. So that's what you do behind the guy. So when he turns round, he can collect guy's right, lady's right, for the final move of the routine, which is the catapult. What we're doing here, guys, we turn our palm to the ceiling to make an action man gripping hand, which does not grip. It just connects with the lady. We're going to draw her forwards as if we're opening a drawer first. Then we raise the right hand up, elbow up, fingers down to turn the lady under our arm as we step forwards. And again, we should feel that tension as she's pulling away from us and we're pulling forwards. Now, guys, we step back and to the right, taking our right hand to our right hip, leaving our left hand in front of us. So here, guys, we should have a lady on our left-hand side. We place our right hand on the top of the lady's hand. We let go, and we only connect with the lady just for this spin. We step back, throwing that hand to the left gently, collect guy's left, lady's right, as the lady does that pivot turn in front of us, and then we draw the lady past for the final move in the routine, which is another travelling return as we step across in front. So if we wanted, we could do the whole thing all over again. And that was routine number 3.
I could have danced all night. I could have danced all night.
And this is routine number 4. It's the arm jive, the left to right hatchback, the accordion and the fountain, and this is how it goes. This is the arm jive. This is the hatchback. This is the accordion. And this is the fountain. Now, for routine number 4, we start off with a move called the arm jive. So we're changing places in this move, and we start with a double hand hold. What we're doing, guys, is we're sending the lady back with our left hand as we step to the left. Now, we're drawing the lady forwards, pulling gently with our right hand as if we're opening a drawer, and stepping forwards as we take both our hands out to the sides. So it's pull and out to the sides, keeping those hands down low. Now, what we do from here, guys, is we turn to the right, we pull with the right hand, which is the one near the lady, and push with the left, so that we can both change places. Now, we're going to do the same again. Pull with the right, left to the left, and turn, and look at our partner again, and one more time. And on the final time, we let go with the right hand, because we're now going to do the left to right hatchback. Now, guys, what we're going to do is we're going to spin the lady with our right hand on the lady's wrist. Girls, you need to keep your hand in front of you so that this spin works. So we draw the lady forwards, take the left hand out to the side, place our right hand on the lady's wrist, and then we step behind, lower our hand into a back catch position, and offer our left hand over the top, thumb down, palm facing our partner, and ladies, collect that hand in the same way. Now we're going to do the accordion. You always lead the lady with the hand nearest her centre of gravity, if you have one hand on the top of the other, so it's the right hand that's going to lead this turn first. Try and keep those hands fairly close together. So we draw the lady forward, pulling with the right, raising both hands up together in front of the lady's face to turn her, and step back in front. Now it's the left hand that is nearest to the lady's centre of gravity, so we draw the lady forward, pulling with the left, raising both hands up, and then lower the right hand towards the lady's hip, so you can then lead the final part of the accordion, pulling with the right, raising both hands together, lower, and both step back. Now, guys, we're going to draw the lady forward, so it's a little gentle pull first to get her coming forwards, and then we turn our hands so we're both palm to palm for this fountain, which looks like a fountain, and we take those hands up, out, around, and lower, so that we're back to the double hand hold that we started the routine with. And that is routine number 4.
Could have danced all night. I could have danced
This is routine number 5. First move, step across, back pass, and right to right hatchback. And this is how it goes. This is the first move. With a travelling return, and a step across, and a back pass, and a right to right hatchback, and a travelling return to finish.
I'll never know.
And the first move in the routine is the first move, and this is how it goes. We send the lady back into a rock step. Girls wait on the left foot, guys wait on the right foot, ladies step back right, guys step to the left with the left foot. Now we're going to draw the lady forwards, pulling with the left hand towards the right hip. As you step forward, then take the lady's hand to the left, placing your right hand on the lady's hip so that you look like this. Your hip to hip, your side by side. The lady's right hand is on the top, left hand is on the top of the guy's right shoulder with her thumb on the front. Guys, your left palm heel is on the top of the lady's hand. From here, guys, you're going to have your weight on your right foot, and girls, you're going to have your weight on your left foot. Guys, you're going to lead a pivot for the lady, taking that left hand out and round towards the lady's far hip as you step back with your left hand. Now, guys, we are going to do that step forward, raise the left hand, elbow up, fingers down, push with the right hand on the lady's hip to get her to turn under your hand, and now we're going to lead a travelling return, taking the lady in front and lower as you step across. Now, the next move is called the step across. We're turning under the lady's hand. We draw her forwards first, taking the hand towards the hip. Once she's travelling, we raise the hand up. We let our hand pivot inside the lady's hand as we turn under our hand, and then we lower and step across the lady's line. What we're going to do now, guys, is the back pass. We take that right hand towards our hip first, and we get our right hand ready to place on the back of the lady's hand. So we take her towards the hip, we place our right hand on the back of the lady's hand, we place our left hand behind our back, we transfer that hand, and now we are going to do a travelling return. We travel the lady through and lower and step back, and now it's a right to right hatchback. We draw the lady past, and what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to replace our left hand with our right hand. So we draw her past, sliding that right hand inside the lady's palm so the back of our hand is into the lady's palm. Then we step behind the lady to get her to spin. We catch guy's left, lady's right, and then we travel her through for that travelling return to finish the routine. And that is routine number 5.
I could have danced all night. I could have danced.
And this is routine number 6. It's the slingshot, the swizzle stick, the man spin, and the catapult. And this is how it goes.
I could have spread
This is the slingshot,
my wings
this is the swizzle stick,
and done 1,000 things
this is the man spin, and this is the catapult.
before. I'll never know what made it so
And that is routine number 6.
exciting.
And this is how you do routine number 6. We're going to start with the slingshot. So we send the lady back by taking that left hand towards her hip. To get the lady to step back right, as we step over to the left, we draw the lady forwards, taking that left hand out to the side, placing our right hand on the lady's hip and the lady's left hand on the top of the guy's shoulder. Now, guys, we're going to take that hand towards the lady's hip as we step forwards and raise our hand up onto her shoulder blade. Now, we should feel that tension as she's pulling away from us. And now, guys, we take that left hand to the left to send the lady past us and step back double-handed. Now we're in a position to do the swizzle stick. We are going to draw the lady forwards. And guys, what we're doing here is we're turning that right hand over at the right moment so the lady's hand will Nelson up her back. And we're taking the left hand over so her palm faces the ceiling. So we pull with the right, take the hands out to the side. And now, guys, we step across in front of the lady, taking that left hand over so her palm's facing the ceiling and then out to the side as we turn her hand over in our right hand so her palm is facing out. Now, guys, we step forwards left, so lead the lady back right into that back step. Now, guys, what we're doing here, when we take the lady's hand in front of us, we hold on with our thumb and we have our palm facing away from us. We pull with the right hand on the lady's hip to get her to travel past, and then we let go with the right hand. So then we can do the man spin, Guys, prepare by raising your right hand up so your hand is going to go over the lady's forearm. Keep your palm facing down and go fingers first. Do not bring the lady in elbow to chin. She won't like that. So guys, draw the lady past as you turn to the left, placing her hand on the top of your six-pack. Let go with the left hand, carry on turning to the left and collect right to right, where we're ready now to do the catapult. Guys, turn your palm to the ceiling and make a hand that does not grip, just like Action Man. We're going to draw her forwards, just like we're opening a kitchen drawer. So it's pull as you step forwards, raise the right hand up across the lady's face, elbow up, fingers down, and then step forwards, feathering your hand behind your back, so the lady's pulling away as you're pulling forward, and you can feel that tension between you. Now, guys, you're going to step back right, taking your right hand towards your right hip, keeping your left hand in front. And the lady will step forward. She always keeps her hand in front. Guys, you're going to place your left hand over the top, curl your fingers over the top, let go with the right, step back again, throwing that hand to the left to get the lady to turn and step back right. Guys, collect guys left, ladies right. And now we're going to travel her through and step in front. And that is routine number 6.
I could have danced all night. I could have danced all night.
This is routine number 7. First cross, octopus, shoulder slide, and lady spin. And this is how it goes.
I could have spread
This is the first cross.
my wings and
This
done
is the
a
octopus.
thousand things
This is the shoulder slide. And this is the lady spin.
before. I'll never know.
And this is the first move of routine number 7, which is the first cross. So we send the lady back as we step forwards. Girls, you step back right. Guys, you step to the left. We draw the lady forward, taking our left hand across our body, placing our right hand on the lady's hip. Now, guys, you're placing your weight on your right foot. Ladies, you're placing your weight on your left foot. And guys, we are pivoting to face the opposite way as we turn to face the lady as she steps back right. Now we are ready to start the octopus. What we're doing here, guys, is we're taking the lady past, raising that left hand up. As the lady goes past us, then we collect double-handed. Now it's the guys go through part of the octopus. Guys, you take that left hand towards your right hip, raise your right hand up. And guys, you have your palm facing the ceiling and fingers pointing into the lady's hand. Keep your elbow in front of you so when you turn, you don't hit the lady. So it's draw the lady forwards, turning to the left as you travel past the lady and she travels behind your back. Let go with that left hand, the lady's hand runs round behind your back, down your arm, and you collect double-handed again. Guys, this time your fingers are pointing into the lady's palms. Now, guys, we draw the lady forward, pulling with the right, raising the left to turn the lady, and then we lower and both step back. Now, guys, the next bit is the shoulder slide. Imagine that you've got corporal stripes and you're going to place the hand on the corporal stripes. So we draw the lady forwards, placing the lady's hand on our corporal stripes as we step past the lady. Let go with the left hand. The lady's hand will lower across the guy's back, and we'll turn guys right, ladies right. And now we're going to do the lady spin. So what we're doing here, guys, is we're taking the lady's hand to our right as we step to the left, because we're changing places. We let go with the right hand. We carry on changing places, step behind the lady to spin her, collecting guys left, ladies right. And then we do a travelling return. We draw the lady past our right-hand side, raise the left hand up to turn her in front, and then lower and step in front. And that is routine number 7.
Danced all night. I could have danced all night.
This is routine number 8, arm jive, sliding doors, sway, and right-to-right hatchback. And this is how it goes.
I could have
This is the arm jive.
my wings and done a thousand
This is sliding doors.
things I've never done
This is the sway.
before.
And this is the right-to-right hatchback.
I'll never know what made it so
And a travelling return to finish.
exciting.
And this is routine number 8. The arm jive is the first move in the routine. So guys, we start with a double hand hold. We send the ladies back as we step out of the way. Now guys, we're going to draw the lady forward. We initially pull gently with the right hand as if we're opening a drawer and just take that left hand across to the left, keeping it down at hip height. So we draw the lady forwards, hand across. Now guys, what we're going to do is we're going to turn to the right, pulling with the right hand and pushing with the left as we pivot to face our partners. And the move is 3 of them. So we draw the lady forwards, taking the hands out to the side, and turn and face. And then the last one, we draw the lady past, let go with the right for the sliding doors. So all we're doing now, guys, is we are changing places. So we take the lady in front of us and collect right to right. And then we send the lady behind us and collect with the right hand. And now we're doing the sway. Now I'm going to show you it from the other side. So what we're doing in the sway is we are sending the lady back so that she does that rock step. We draw the lady forwards, so we draw her forwards first, and then we turn her. And what we have to do, guys, is turn the hand over so her elbow goes over our forearm. So keep your forearm low. So we draw her forwards as we step forwards, and we collect the lady's spare hand as she comes into our side. Now, guys, our right hand is on the lady's hip. The lady's hand should be free, or the elbow should be free there. So now we can both step back with the outside foot. That's right foot for the ladies, left foot for the guys. And now all we're going to do is we're going to step forwards, raise the left hand to turn the lady under, and we are now going to draw the lady under, lower and step back. We're going to start again. I don't know why that's not working.
Try, have a look, just walk it through.
So, it's here. I know what it is. It should be just straight into it. Right, we're going to have to start from the beginning of that teach. Here we go. Good. And this is routine number 8. We'll just go through how you do it. Starts off with the arm jive. So guys, we're sending the lady back into that rock step as we step out of her way. Draw the lady forward, pulling from the elbow with the right hand as you just take the left hand to your side. Now guys, we turn to the right as we pull with the right hand and push with the left so that we turn to face each other. And the arm jive is just 3 of those. So we draw the lady forwards again, left hand out to the side, turn to the right. And the last one, we do the same again and let go with the right hand. This time we're going to do the sliding doors. We take the lady to our right hand side, so we just take that hand across and let go, and we collect the girl's other hand with our right hand. Now we send her behind, we turn to the left and collect with the right for the sway. And I'm just going to show you that from the other side so you can see what's going on. So in the sway, we've just sent the lady back into that rock step. We draw the lady forwards first, and then we turn our hand over so the lady's elbow travels over our forearm. Keep your forearm low so that can happen. So we draw the lady forwards as we step forwards, and then we collect the lady's spare hand, which should be waiting around about waist height with her palm down. Now we get the lady to step back. We draw the lady back, pulling gently on the lady's hip. Girls, you're stepping back right. Guys, you're stepping back left. And all we're doing now, guys, is we're stepping forwards, raising the left hand to turn her under. Then we're going to let go with the left hand, and we're going to do a right-to-right hatchback. So all that happens in this, guys, is we draw the lady forwards, and then we turn our hand inside the lady's palm, so the back of our hand is into the palm of the lady's hand. So it's draw her forwards, hand across in front, so our arm should be inside the lady's arm, and the back of our hand is into the lady's palm. All we're going to do now, guys, as if we're batting away a fly, just very gently, we step behind the lady, throw that hand to the side, which gets the lady to do that turn, catching guys left, ladies right, to do a travelling return to finish that routine.
I could have danced all night. I could have danced.
And this is routine number 9. The first move, the back pass, the basket, and the swizzle stick. And this is how it goes. This is the first move.
I could have spread my
We
wings,
pop in a travelling return,
done 1,000
and another travelling return for the basket.
I've never done before.
And then we're going to do a swizzle stick to finish.
I'll never know what made it so exciting.
And that is routine number 9. And this is the first move of routine number 9, which is the first move. So guys, we're sending the lady back, taking that hand towards the lady's hip as you step to the left to get off her line. And now we're going to draw her forwards, taking that hand towards your hip first, and then towards the other hip as the lady's stepping forwards. We place our far hand onto the lady's hip, so we both step forwards, we're facing in opposite directions, and we're hip to hip, and the lady's left hand is on the top of the guy's shoulder. Now guys, we make a D shape with our left hand, taking it towards the lady's far hip. Girls, you're going to pivot on your left foot and step back right, and guys, you're going to place your weight on your right foot and step back left. Now what we're going to do is we're going to raise that left hand up to send the lady under, using our right hand on the lady's hip to make that happen. And now we're going to do a travelling return. So we draw her forwards first, raise the left hand, elbow up, fingers down, to send her past. Now we're going to do the back pass. What we do here, guys, she's going past our right hand side. So get your right hand ready, and you're going to place it on the top of the lady's hand. So you draw her past, hand on the top, take your right hand behind, get your left hand ready to collect, guys, left, lady's right, and then we're going to travel her past and collect that spare hand. Now the next move is called the basket, and we're going to show you from this side so you can see it a bit better. We're going to send her back. Now guys, we draw the lady forwards, pulling with the right, very gently from the elbow, raising the left hand, elbow up, fingers down, and taking it across the lady's face. So it's pull with the right, raise the left to bring the lady into your right hand side, keeping that left hand up, so that when you lead the lady back, you can lower that hand for style. Right hand on the lady's hip, we use that to get the lady to step back, so it's just gently pull, girls back right, guys back left. Now guys, we're going to raise the left hand up as we step forwards, lower towards the lady's hip to send her back. Now we're going to pull with the right, raise the left to send her through, and collect double-handed as you step in front for the final move in the routine, which is the swizzle stick. So you draw her forwards, pulling with the right, taking both hands out to the sides as you step forwards. Now guys, what we're going to be doing is stepping around to the other side of the lady, facing in the opposite direction. We are turning the right hand over, so if you just look from here, the right hand is going under, and the left hand's going over. So from here, guys, we're walking round, turning over that right hand, taking the left hand over the lady's head and out to the side to get the lady to step back right as you step forwards left. Now, guys, we're leading her with the right hand near the lady's centre of gravity as usual. The left hand is going between our faces, but it's not leading. It's palm away, thumb on the back of the lady's hand. So you're pulling with the right hand on the lady's hip to get her to travel in front, and then you're stepping across her line to finish the routine. And that is routine number 9.
I could have danced.
And this is routine number 10, slingshot, octopus, man spin, and comb. And this is how it goes. This is the slingshot.
I could have spread my wings.
This is the octopus.
And done 1,000 things.
This is the man spin.
Never done
And this is the comb.
before.
And this is routine number 10. First move in the routine is the slingshot. What we're doing, guys, is we're sending the lady back as we step to the left. Girls, you're stepping back right. Guys, you're stepping across left. What we're doing now is we're drawing her forwards, taking that left hand towards our right hip as we step forwards, and then take the left hand towards our left hip, placing our right hand on the lady's hip. Ladies, you place your left hand on the top of the guy's shoulder. From here, guys, we take the left hand out, around and down towards the lady's hip. Girls, you keep your hand in front of you, and you are going to pivot on your left foot and step back right. Guys, you're just going to put your weight on your right foot and step back left. No, we're not. It's a slingshot. We'll start again. And this is routine number 10, and the first move in the routine is the slingshot. So we're sending the lady back as we step out of the way. Now, guys, we're drawing the lady forwards and then taking the left hand towards our left hip. So our palm heel is on the top of the back of the lady's hand. We place our right hand on the lady's far hip. And ladies, you place your left hand on the top of the guy's shoulder with your thumb on the front. Now, guys, as we do this move, we slide our hand up onto her shoulder blade so that we can hold on and cup that shoulder blade. So, guys, we're putting our weight on our right foot as we're stepping forwards with the left. So we send her back and we pop our hand on that shoulder blade so we can feel that tension, the girl's pulling away. Now what we're doing, guys, is we are leading the lady past us, so we're taking that left hand to the left as we use our right hand on her back, and we change places back again, so we end up with that double handhold for the octopus, which is the next move in the routine. We draw the lady forward, pulling from the elbow with the right hand as we raise the left hand up, elbow up, fingers down to take the lady in front. Then we carry on changing places, collect the lady's spare hand with our right hand, and we're now going to do the guys go through bit. Guys, we draw the lady forward, taking that left hand towards our right hip, raising our right hand up with our fingers pointing into the lady's hand and keeping our elbow in front of us. So we pull and turn away from the lady to the left, let go with the left hand, the lady's hand runs around our back, and we collect double-handed. And this time our fingers are sort of dipping into the lady's palms. We draw the lady forward, pulling from the elbow with the right hand, raising the left hand up to turn the lady and stepping across her line for the man spin. Guys, raise your right hand up with your palm down, and you're just going to go fingers first across the lady's line, placing her hand on the top right can of your six-pack, carrying on changing places and collecting right to right for the final move in the routine, which is the comb. All we're doing here now, guys, one of the things you need to do is get your palm heel ready to go onto the front of the lady's hip. So you draw her forwards, your palm heel goes onto the front of the lady's hip to hold her away. You take that right hand over your head and then lower from the elbow. Then let go with the right hand, send the lady back. The lady's hand runs down your arm, and you collect guys left, ladies right, to finish routine number 10. And this is routine number 11, the first cross, the step across, the left-right hatchback, and the catapult. And this is how it goes. This is the first cross. This is the step across. This is the left-to-right hatchback. And this is the catapult. And we're finished with a travelling return. And this is routine number 11, and the first move in the routine is the first cross. What we're doing, guys, is we're sending the lady back, taking that left hand towards her hip to send her back into a rock step. Now, guys, we take the left hand towards our hip first to get the lady stepping forwards, and then we take that left hand towards our left hip as we place our right hand on the lady's far hip. And ladies, you place your left hand on the top of the guy's shoulder with your thumb on the front. Now, guys, we're pivoting across the lady's line, so put your weight on your right foot, and you're going to step with your left to turn to face the same way as the lady is now. Guys, you're taking that left hand towards the lady's hip to get the lady to pivot and step back right. So we step across. Now, guys, our right foot's in the way, so we take the right foot out of the way, raising the left hand up to lead the lady past in that turn, and lower, and both step back. Can we start again? I thought it was going to be the octopus next, and I just saw it there. And this is routine number 11, and routine number 11 starts with the first cross. What we're doing, guys, is we're leading the lady back into that rock step. As we step over to the left, we draw the lady forwards, taking that left hand towards our right hip, and once she's travelling, we take that left hand across our body, placing our right hand on the lady's hip, and ladies, you place your left hand on the top of the guy's shoulder. What we're doing now, guys, is we're pivoting to face the same way as the lady is currently facing as she turns to face the same way as us. We're taking that left hand down towards the lady's hip as we pivot on our right foot and step across with our left. Now we get our right foot out of the way. We use that right hand on the lady's hip to help lead the lady past us as we raise the left hand up across the lady's face to get her to turn in front of us again for the step across. We're leading the lady past our right hand side, so we lead her, taking the hand towards the hip first, then we raise the hand up, turning our hand over inside the lady's hand as we walk under her hand. Then we lower from the elbow to bring the lady round to face us for the left to right hatchback. We lead the lady forwards again to get her travelling. Once she's moving, we take that left hand out to the left and place our right hand on the lady's wrist. Now we're going to let go with the left hand, step behind the lady, throwing that hand away to get her to spin, and we're going to back catch for the catapult. So we just lower our hand for the back catch. Now we're going to draw the lady forwards first, then raise the hand up and across the lady's face to get her to turn under our arm. Then we step forwards and feather our hand behind our back and get the feeling of tension. The lady's pulling back as we're pulling away. Now, guys, we step back and to the right, taking our right hand to our right hip, keeping our left hand in front. We step back, and then the lady's hand will appear at our left. We place our left hand on the top of the lady's hand, curl our fingers over her hand, let go with the right hand, step back, gently throwing that left hand to the left to get the lady to spin, catching guy's left, lady's right. And then we'll do a travelling return to finish the routine. And that is routine number 11.
And done 1,000.
And this is routine number 12, the arm jive, the shoulder slide, the accordion, and the fountain. And this is how it goes. So we start off with the arm jive, and then we do the shoulder slide, and then the accordion, and then finally the fountain. And this is routine number 12, and we'll just show you how it goes. Starts with the arm jive, so we start double-handed, and we send the lady back as we step slightly forwards, and girls, you step back right, guys, step out of the way to the left. We're going to draw the lady forwards, pulling from the elbow with the right hand, taking the left hand across our body, so we end up side to side. Now, guys, we are going to turn to the right, pulling with the right, pushing with the left. And we're just going to do that 3 times, drawing her forwards, pulling with the right, taking the left to the side, and then turn and face, and then the last time through. Now we're going to let go with the right hand because we're going to do the shoulder slide. Imagine you've got corporal stripes, guys, and we're going to draw the lady forwards. She's going past our right hand side. We place her hand on our stripes. Girls, you will be lowering your hand down to your waist height because there's nothing underneath it. Guys, get your right hand ready because as you turn to the left, you will take the lady's right hand for the accordion and offer the left hand over the top, thumb down, palm facing your partner, and girls do the same to take that hand. Now we're going to do the accordion. We lead with the hand nearest to the lady's centre of gravity, which is currently the right hand. So we draw the lady forwards, pulling with the right, raising both hands in front of the lady's face, quite close together, as we step in front of the lady. Now, guys, we pull with the left, because that's the one nearest to the lady, drawing her forwards, both hands over, nice and close together. And now we're going to pull with the right, taking that over and lower and step right in front of the lady for the fountain. What we're doing here, guys, is we draw her forwards first, then we start raising the hands up, and the palms will naturally turn to face each other. Then, as if we're making the shape of a fountain, we turn those hands up and over and lower, and then we turn our hands under the lady's hands, so when we both step back, the girls step back right with that hand hold that we started off with in this routine number 12.